Hello everyone and welcome back to another Universe Sandbox 2 video, and today we're doing another episode of checking out one of your guys' solar systems. So today we're checking out apparently these are real systems from what I'm reading here. So yeah, these are two IRL solar systems, so that's pretty cool, and they're from PDT Mark. So yeah, massive thanks to him for sending those in today. So yeah, we've got two Kepler systems by the way. Yeah, we've got two Kepler systems today, so that should be quite interesting to see, because I don't think we've ever had anyone send any real systems in, or simulations based off real solar systems, however you want to call it. So these are all exoplanet simulations, so these should be quite interesting to look at. So without further ado, let's just get straight into this. So the first system we have today is the Kepler 10 system. So let's search this up. It looks like it's actually in the game as well. So is this if this is the regular one, then let's see what the regular one looks like. So the regular one only has 3 objects. So let's see if Mark's one, which is this one here, let's see if his one's got any difference. Okay, oh, he has got, okay, there's a few extra ones in here. So, right, here is Kepler 10. So there's its stats there. So there we go. So Kepler 10. Rightio. So how much luminosity? 0.8 suns. Okay. So the first planet we've got Kepler 10b here, looking pretty cool. So there it is there. So it's pretty hot and spicy, as you can see, at 1200 degrees. Right, next up we've got Kepler 10c over here. So this is an ice world object. Look, by the looks of it, let's see here. No ice on it. It's just a white coloured object then, and it's got an orange atmosphere, which is quite interesting. Also a pretty interesting orbit. You can see it is quite similar to the regular simulation that's in the game as well. So that's quite cool. Right, and then lastly we've got Kepler 10d out here, which is just another rocky planet. So here it is here. So it's a little bigger than Earth. You can see in the sizes there. 100 degrees as well. So it's like a giant Mercury, I'd say. Okay, so Kepler 10 is all that. And sorry if there's any problems with my voice today. I have a bit of a cold right now, so probably apologies if you can hear any of that. But right, anyways, yeah, that's Kepler 10. Right, so that is that system. I may have to actually quickly do a sneaky download during the video if these are really short. Actually do a third one. It's very rare I do a third one. Right, and then the next system is the Kepler 1625. So 1625. So that is this one, since it's not in the game. So here we go. Alright, so apparently this has an exo moon in it. So, right, anyways, the star itself. So, okay, so this thing's a pretty big, a pretty bright star. 4 luminosity of the sun almost. So there is that. Right, okay, and then we have 1 planet and a moon. Okay, so yeah, I will have to download another simulation while on the video, it looks like it. Right, so Kepler 1625b. So this is an all brown orange coloured object there, as you can see, all that. I have an object that was a random spawn like this. So maybe this was a random spawn, so that's pretty cool. Right, then the other object, which is, so this is the exo moon, and it looks like a Neptune. Oh, I think it is, no, it is a Neptune. It is the regular Neptune. So an exo gas giant moon. That's pretty cool, actually. So, right, there we go. So although these systems were quite short, they are nonetheless pretty sweet, because he's actually gone ahead and actually made some of the real ones. I'm guessing all the objects are correct in size and stuff like that. So that's pretty cool. Right, so now I'm just going to quickly find another little system so we can do it. So let's just toss in a little third system for today, since those ones are really short, but it's pretty cool to show those real systems off. Alright, so the next system is called the Kragol microcluster. So let's see what's in here. I'm guessing this may be quite a big one. So it is a cluster after all. Okay, here it is. So Kragol microcluster, and I'm loving the background colour in that. Look at that. From that picture, it looks like the Northern Lights. Okay, so this has actually got a black hole in the middle of it. Not many people make use of black holes, because they need to fix them, honestly. There's many problems with these. And this thing is tiny. Look at this. 919 kilometers. That would be a very dense object at 311 masses of the sun. So that's the cluster center. So how big is this simulation? We've got 69 objects. Yeah, this will keep us busy. Oh, yes. This is plenty of stuff. All right. So, right, there is the cluster. I have to say, I really like that background. That is Northern Lights to me. Maybe if you remove the pink, it pretty much would be the Northern Lights. But yeah, really cool. Alright, anyways, first star by the looks of it is Kragol 1, and that's actually got some planets around it. Alright, so this should be pretty interesting. Alright, so Kragol 1. So here is the star. So the luminosity, okay, so 0.1. Alright, first planet. Let's see what we got here. Right, so it's a green and blue rocky planet there, 77 degrees. So it's mostly just a hot rock about the size of Earth. Right there. Then we got 1C over here. So this is a red and green coloured version. Also, just a rock. I mean, not really hot, not really that cold. So not hot or cold. Well, I mean, I guess you could say -7 is cold. So yeah, colder rock here at 8,000 in kilometers. That's a little bigger than that one there, as you can see. Alright, so that is that for the first star. So they're in a binary orbit with that black hole. Alright, now Kragol 2. Okay, so this looks a little larger than the sun by those stats. A little higher mass, a little brighter as well. Right, so first gas giant of the day for this system. Alright, so guessing this was a random spawn. So it's mostly white with a yellow band on it. So there is that. And it's got a browner area in the pole there, which you can see. So there is that one. Alright, next up we got Kragol. I'm really hoping I'm pronouncing that right. 2C here. So this is a very, very orange and red object here. Very exotic colours. So there are those. Not the most massive object with the 81 moons there. -33 degrees as well. So that is that. Next up we've got 2D. So this is a ocean world. An all ocean world there with a the atmosphere on it looks pretty weird. I think actually no, that may just be the shadow effect of having multiple stars in the system actually. Forget about that. Alright, so there's that. Alright, next up we've got 2E out here, which is ooh, look at those lights. Now, the reason they are there is caused by the amount of stars in the system, because obviously, since there's stars all around it, it's just simulating the lights at the opposite side to each star, I believe is the way it works. So, there's a star there, the Kragol 9, so that means there'll be lights on this side, but there's also a star in that direction, or I think there is. Is there? No? Huh. Interesting. Did the lights even... See, the lights don't actually appear on the image, but... It's got lights on this side, even though there's no star over there. That's pretty weird. But you can see, though, this. If I deleted all, or if I spawned this where there was only one star, the lights would only be on one side of it. But it's pretty cool to have city lights in the daytime. Actually, that's pretty cool. Very unique indeed. So there's a star over there. So there's a star at the opposite side. It's probably these two stars here, 5 and 6. Those two are probably causing it. So there's lights on the front side. Because obviously this side is opposite to those stars. So lights spawn here. But since it's also near this star, light spawn behind it, but the only side that light is reaching is obviously this side, because that's the only nearby star there. If that makes any sense, of course. But right, I love how the lights will go all weird in the north. They should try and fix that. Because there's a lot of bugs in this game. Apparently a lot of people were displeased with, or from what I've heard from some of you guys, a lot of you are displeased with the lack of bug fixing in this game. So remember, if you close the game, it gives you a little text box saying what you think of the game. If there's a problem with it, definitely make sure to get the feedback across if you don't do that, because maybe that will help out if enough of us do it. Especially about the frozen glitch. Definitely complain about the frozen glitch so we can all work together to try and get that removed, because that needs to be removed. That is the most annoying bug in this game from my experiences. Okay, so anyways, Kragol 3B here. It's basically just a colder Mercury, just a big rock. Well, not big rock, well, an Earth-sized rock. Most of these are around 7,000 degrees. Not degrees, sorry, radius, kilometers. Right. Next up, we've got 3C over here. This is an all-blue object. 3,000 on the radius this time. So there it is there. I'm looking forward to seeing if there's any modded objects in here, because I know Mark is a modder, so there must be some in here, surely. So, anyway, 68 degrees on this one. This one's got a black atmosphere by the looks of it. Actually, no, it doesn't. It's got, like, the dark, yellowy, brown one, but the only reason it's like that, like, darkened, is obviously because of the amount of stars in here, I believe. So, there's that. Yeah, whenever you add more stars, it always makes your planets look a little weird. And then we got 3 East. This is the first Earth-like world in here. So there's that. Let's check the stats on it. So it's got 92 and then 63 there. So there are those. It's also a template star. I wonder what that is. Then we've got 3E1 here. So that's just a simple little moon there. So there is that. Right. Scrolling out. I really love that background. Right. So 3. Next up we got. Why is 10 there? That's pretty interesting. We've got 3, 4, 10. Oh no, 10 is the next star. Okay, I guess we're going here then. So this is a brown dwarf by the looks of it. So yeah, all brown dwarf. And it has one little object orbit in it in the form of this planet here. So 10B. Not really getting much light. I think it's just the background that's lighting that up there. So there is that. Rightio. Also around the size of Earth. A lot of these are around the size of Earth. Oh, excuse me. I almost coughed but didn't. That was slightly embarrassing. Alright, so we've got 10B here. Alright, so moving on. we have number 4. Okay, so we're on number 4 now. So over here we've got 4b. Yeah, well, I won't bother reading the size and the stuff of the stars. You can pause the video if you want to read them, but they're all basically sun size by the looks of it. So 4b over here, another giant, larger than Earth rock right here. So an all grey object there, looking a lot more basic. So there is that, more of a realistic object by the looks of it. Next up we've got number 5 here. Yeah, a little smaller than the sun this time on the star. Oh, this one's got plenty of planets to look through. So there is that. Actually, what I'll do is, just to save time, I will show them in the menu up here so we can see them without having to zoom into them all. Right, so we've got that one. Then we've got this one. Black and red looks pretty extreme. Looks a little like the Theia he sent in, actually, just without the atmosphere. Then we have this one. This is a lighter sort of, it's like a very, very light. Oh no. Why is it in the dark section but it shows a light colour? That's not right. You'd think it'd be... That's what it would be like, surely. So in theory it should look like that instead of being like that? That's weird. Then we've got 5E out here. That looks more like a desert sort of colour to it. And then we've got this one. So a brown and blue theme. Interesting colour choice. 5G out here. This is a pink and white object. So pretty exotic colours here as well. Also the size of Earth. Then we got 5H, also very dark in the North Pole with all that dark area there. And then dark in the south as well. Pretty interesting use of colour on that one there. Very cool. And then we've got 5I, and I'll zoom in on this. I'm liking the look of this. So it looks like a volcanic water world or something. Yeah, very, very dark sort of surface there. And doesn't the background just make that star look almost purple? That's pretty cool. Alright, so there it is there. Let's check the stats on this guy. 97.5 and 28. Okay, so that's pretty good. Let's check underneath. So that's what it looks like underneath. Yeah, definitely reminds me of like a volcanic sort of world with water on it there. So there is that. Rightio. So that's all of the ones around 5 done. So next up we're going to star number 6. Also around the size of the sun. Okay, and this looks like it only has one object in orbit. So this is a gas giant, as you can see right there, about the size of Jupiter, but with a lot more mass by the looks of it there. 13 Jupiters. So there is that one. Rightio, moving on. So 6B. Oh, that was 6, sorry. So star number 7. Okay, so we've got a red star, a very, very small star. It's about the size of the smallest star, actually. It's around the size of Saturn by the looks of it, which is the smallest star. Let's get a comparison with Saturn. There it is. So very, very close to Saturn in size. So that's for like the I can't remember the name of the smallest star. It's called EBLM, isn't it? Yeah, this star here. It's very, very close to that. So yeah, here we go. Right, and then we've got 7B over here. So this is another water world around that tiny little red dwarf there. That thing's barely a star, honestly, the star around Saturn, or the size of Saturn. It's so small. Right, so there is that. So 7B. So 94 and 78. Pretty good stats for around a red dwarf like that. Pretty cool. Alright, so moving on. 7. Alright, next up we're going to number 8. Okay, so this is a very, very light or brighter star with the white colour. Alright, so next up we got a 8, planet 8 or B now. So there is that. So it's a gas giant. I'm guessing it's like the brownish one underneath all that hot clouds. Alright, and then we have 8Cs. This is looking pretty dark and spooky. So we've got very, very dark surface features on there with slightly red areas. So this is definitely going to be like or meant to be like a volcano object by the looks of it there. 500 degrees as well, pretty hot. So I'm guessing it doesn't reflect a lot of light there. So 8C. Alright, so next up we've got star number 9. Right, so 9A. Right, and then it only has one planet around it. And ooh, I'm loving the colour on that. Look at that. Ooh, I like that. That's definitely the coolest object I've seen in here. That is cool. So, yeah, look at that. So it's got black in the high elevation. It's really noticeable as well. That's pretty cool, having a bright colour with black in the high elevation. You can actually notice it. Quite interesting. Then it's got low elevation as yellow, and then cyan is the middle one. I love the mix of yellow and cyan. I have to say, it's a really, really cool combo. But yeah, look at that. I really like that. Composition. Guessing there's not really much. Yeah, no life here. That was colonised. It'd look even cooler. With a cyan or yellow atmosphere, that'd look amazing. So it's got 94 degrees. Right, so there it is. Rightio. Right, and then lastly we have these 3 stars. So competition star. It's also got some objects on it. Oh, so I get what he means. This is all of the objects he's sent in for the object competitions. Okay, cool. So first off, we have his goblin here. So with that very, very bright race yellow on it there with a bit of green. So there is his goblin. So we've seen these guys before, but yeah, I'll go over them again. So then we've got Sedna, which is competition number 2 with a red atmosphere there. So there is Sedna. Looking good. What's it like without the atmosphere? There you go. Yeah, pretty good looking red. Right, so there's that. Then we've got Planet 9. That one was, I think, was this the winner? I can't remember. I honestly can't remember. It's quite hard to remember. So many objects I've seen in my day of making videos. It's just so hard to remember sometimes. But yeah, that's cool. I like that. So there's that. And then we have his custom Uranus out here. Oh yeah, I remember this one. This one was way too white, if you ask me. It definitely needed a little more blue in it. I think was my tip for this one. Like, yeah, I think it was the blue in the North Pole. That sort. If it was the blue, which is that pole colour there, the centre. If it was that colour, I reckon this object probably would have won. So yeah, there is that. Right, so that's all of his competition objects. Okay, so what we got next? Next up, we've got the template star. So I'm guessing there's a ton of mod objects around here. Oh, yes. Look at this. This is where he's hidden all the modded stuff till last by the looks of it. Right, so we've got aqua. So then we've got blue. Yes, I won't zoom in on all these. We can see them all in the picture up here. So then we've got brown. No atmospheres on them, though. Does it come with a brown atmosphere? Oh, no, it has a pink atmosphere. Pretty interesting choice for a brown template. And then we've got gold, green, orange. There's the pink one. Looks more like the hot pink. Purple. Then we've got red, silver. So that's like a greyish colour. Turquoise. That looks good. Then we've got yellow at the end. Looking very nice. So there's all his templates. I love the trail colours on there. They look amazing. Right, so there is that. And then lastly, we've got the Exo Star. So what's around here? I'm guessing these are exoplanets. Yeah. Right, so... Oh, and he's got all of the custom variants of all of the ones in the game. So we've got 51 Peg B. That looks really similar to my one. Let me get a comparison here. Let's have a look. 51. Where's my Peg B? I definitely have one. Do I not? I'm sure I had one. Huh. That's weird. I'm sure I had a custom 51 Peg. Huh. That's what I must have lost it somewhere. Yeah, I had one that looked really similar to that. So there is that. Look how big it is as well. You can see it clearly from the next planet. So this is Dragura. Not heard of this one before. Dragura. Sorry if I'm saying these wrong. Some of my pronunciation is always bad though. Yeah, you see that giant, the giant object there? That would definitely cause a big eclipse on this little planet. Or dwarf planet. Is it large? Is that large enough to be a planet? Let's give it a comparison with Mercury. Mercury. Yeah, I'd say that's large enough to be a planet. Let's compare it with the smallest exoplanet, which is Kepler 37b. Yeah, that would definitely be a planet if it wasn't a moon of anything. So I don't know if this is a planet or moon, but if that was in orbit around a star, I'd say that would be a planet. Then we've got this one out here, Phobetor. I've not heard of these. Are these actually real planets or not? Let me know, Mark. Because I don't know. I've never heard of some of these. That's definitely large enough to be a planet. Well, I guess it's called exo, so it means exoplanets, I'm assuming, not exomoons or stuff. So there is that. Because obviously exoplanets are a lot easier to find than the moons, I presume. Yeah, I don't even know how to pronounce some of these. So then we've got this one. That's quite similar to that one, actually. Maybe they're around the same star. I don't know. So there's that one. Ooh, I'm liking the brown on that. That's a good combo there. Then we've got Korot 7b. Oh, this is that hyper glowing luminous one. I really like that. So yeah, I've actually got a custom one of those myself. That exact one. Then we've got Gleaser 436b. Ah, I know this. We saw this in the object. Oh, not the object. No, the size comparison, sorry. 2018. We saw it in that video. This was a template I used for this object in particular. Really, really cool blue with it. Like, it's a very, very dark indigo, sort of violet blue there. Then we've got Kepler 10b here. So this is a hot and spicy object right there. Then we've got Kepler 10c. Oh, yeah, we saw this in the Kepler 10 we were looking at earlier. Okay, so it all links together, those two previous systems. Then we've got Kepler 22b with the custom blue trail, which I'm not... Can you still get this trail? Is Kepler 22b still... Is the system for it? No. Okay, because it used to be able to get the Kepler 22b system in the game, and then this object here, it came with a unique light blue trail, which is the trail you're seeing. The only way you could get that trail colour was by using that simulation, because back then modding wasn't a thing when that simulation was in the game. So yeah, that used to be a very, very unique object, having that blue trail. And then we've got Kepler 37b. So yeah, he also has the smallest exoplanet. Let's give it a comparison of mine. Yeah, they are pretty darn similar. My one looks a little smaller, but yeah, they're pretty close there, so pretty cool. So 37b, smallest planet. Then we've got Proxima Centauri b. Actually, speaking of this, someone did mention about doing this for a competition object. What do you guys think of doing this for a competition? Because that'd be quite interesting. Let me search. Where's mine? Proxima Centauri b. Let's put my one there as a comparison. Oh wait, hang on. They're the same. Oh, you must have got mine at some point, because I definitely know I made this from scratch. So yeah, he must have got that from me at some point. So yeah, that's one of my objects. So Proxima Centauri b there, pretty cool. I always know it's mine because usually it's just called Proxima b, but I called it Proxima Centauri b. So there's that. Then we've got Trappist 1e at the end with a very, very exotic green colour. Look at that. So there it is there. Trappist 1e. So there it is. I'm liking the green on that because obviously the original Trappist concept art did have a green planet E, I believe it was. So that's looking... I really like that one as well. Alright, so yeah, that's all of the ones around the exostar. So I believe that is it for the microcluster, or the Krago microcluster system. So there's all of our stars. So there are those. So there we go. So it obviously goes blue, then it goes white, then it goes to the orange and yellow area, then it goes to the planets. So there's all that. I'm guessing the black hole bit at the very end as well. So yeah, here are all the planets all lined up. Now I've got to say, for the favourite gas giant, it probably will be this one. I really love that. Even more than the Planet 9, I have to say. I really like that dark indigo violet colour. It looks amazing. So there's all that. And look at all the object templates. How they're all lit up by the stars in here. That's pretty cool. So there are all those. My favourite rocky planet may still be this cyan one, though. I really like that cyan and yellow. So there's that. Oh, look at the city light one now. See, look, since all the stars are on the correct side, or only on one side of it now, the city lights are only on one side. And the city lights are really, really bright on this side, because the amount of stars, I believe, makes them brighter. It's weird how they work, but I think that's how it's worked from what I've seen. So there's all... Oh, look at the green one. Oh, that bright green looks great. Oh, and the volcanic one looks even... Look how good the volcanic one looks in the lineup here. That looks amazing. So there's all of those. And then going all the way to the... and there's the black hole there. So, and then they've got a few of the other templates at the end there. But yeah, there we go. So they're my two favourite objects, Rocky and Gas, for this system. But yeah, there we go, guys. So let me know which object do you think was the best out of here. Because I'm pretty sure most of you probably say this is the best system. So I definitely think it was. But obviously the real systems, credit where it's due, he's gone ahead and made them. So pretty cool there. And also a massive thanks to PDT Mark again for sending this system in. I'll leave a link to him down below in the description like I always do in these videos. So yeah, definitely go ahead and check him out if you want to see it. I don't know if he uploads Universe Sandbox. I haven't really looked at his channel in quite a while. But yeah, pretty big list of objects. Pretty cool objects. So yeah, he was saving all the modded ones for the end in this system there. But yeah, there we go. So great. Epic. Pretty cool. I actually say this was a pretty nice. I really like how he's put all of his he put all of the competition objects together, then all of his templates, then all of his custom like exoplanets. I thought that was a really cool touch. But yeah, let me know, what do you think of this system down below, because I'm pretty sure he'll be interested to hear what you have to say as well. And also, if you guys want to send in a system, make sure to join my Discord server and then send me it on there, because that's the easiest way of doing it. And I have people ready in queue up to like episode 65. Like, there's a lot of people wanting their systems at the moment. So yeah, just a reminder there. There is a bit of a queue if you want to send one in. But yeah, definitely send it in if you want to, because I'll definitely get around to do it at some point there. But anyways, that is it for today, guys. So let's see if we can go for 50 likes on this video, and also subscribe if you're new. See if we can go for, I don't know, 7,000 subscribers before spring. I don't know, or autumn, depending on where you are in the world. But I live obviously in the northern hemisphere, so it's currently the winter here. So let's try and get it before spring, I guess. So yeah, just and a massive thank you for 6,000 again as well. It's absolutely amazing. And yeah, not many people said about in last video, what do you want to see for the 6,000 special Q&A, room tour, live stream or something? I don't know, not sure about the live stream, but yeah, let me know what you want to see for that. And yeah, that's about everything, guys. So make sure you all have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.